Brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We're starting off today here in a 25-player free-for-all battle here in Caucasia. Trying to go a little bit farther north this time and to the west than the typical corner I like to go in. See if we can make a little bit of expansion room for ourselves by going up north and potentially crashing down on the eastern side here later on. We'll see how well that works out for us. We do have two players below us we'll also have to pay attention to for that mission to kind of work. And this guy above us. The guy above us is probably the most concerning to me, like being a big player. If he does really well in his expansion, we could get pinched really easily and it wouldn't take a lot for everybody just to kind of collapse on us, but we'll deal with that when we cross that bridge and such. But for now, we're just going to be conservative with our opening here. We have a lot of room to grab, so we'll go on this cycle here and go into the infinite growth phase and just see if we can get up north. We have plenty of opportunity. We just need to make sure that we can maintain this growth pattern and we don't run out of troops. Oh, hell yeah. We did it, boys. Didn't get stalled out once. It finally happened. Okay, great expansion. We can feel really good about that. The Germany Empire is kind of full sending up north. We'll deal with that later, but let's just try and grab whatever land we can. We are getting pinched a little bit in the east. I can't fight that because that Caliphate guy's 3,000, so we'll just kind of push elsewhere. We need to knock that bot down. And we'll just kind of push up north. Yeah, we're already cut off from the south, so we'll just not worry about that. Let's just push hard up north, especially as Germany's very weak. We'll have a little bit of time to recuperate. We are the crown, so, oh gosh. Okay, yeah, if you're just going to keep full sending, I'm just going to knock that down. Yeah, I know he still has more troops, but we definitely blunt his attack there. And if he does it again, which he did. Okay, you immediately called my bluff. Okay, you're going to do it twice. Oh, frick. Okay, yeah, there you go. You see, full sends us. That's fine. Let's try and move to block him so we can recuperate this land. And that player 23 can't get it. And we'll definitely take an alliance with him as well. And hold the line here. As we'll take some alliances. That will give us a little bit of protection. Oh, gosh, we should go up here. This might be going too greedily, too deeply. But he's only got 50,000 troops, and that's a lot of land. We've already lost the crown, which I appreciate, to Turin, who is our neighbor. We might want to be in a little bit of an arms race here. I will not get kicked off of here, though. I could have boated into this bot. Hold on. Let me fight the bot. There we go. Okay, we didn't get kicked off. Good. Grab the land. Little bit expensive, but honestly, not that big of an issue. I think it's fine, although we are cutting off pizza and player 244. Taking an alliance with you for sure. And we got to hope that people don't gang up on us. We really put ourselves in a bad situation here. This is not a great place to be. But if we can save up, the gamble pays off. If nobody does anything over here, we should be okay. Now we'll just kind of have to wait and see how that develops. Hopefully nobody really wants to fight us. As being voted into? Oh, it's just a little bot. Okay. Nothing's really happening right now, which is great. We have two players who are small fighting us, not consequential, fighting each other. Doesn't have any consequence on us. We are saving up to 7 million at the very least before we do anything. We need to be very cautious. Although there's a full send, and player 23 grabs a bunch of land, and now he's the crown. That's a lot. That's a lot of land that he has. It might be worth attacking him, but only if I could get Pizza involved. Pizza, do you want to do this? He says he wants to do it. I'll charge. He says charge. I'll tell him to charge. He did good. Now, this will most likely result in me getting full sent, but honestly, I think it's better to divide this land. Yeah, we did get full sent. Divide this land up rather than just let this crown consolidate all of his opportunities. We are above 60,000 pixels, so we can quickly recuperate a lot of this land, although we do just basically empower Pizza. So not exactly the best move. But hopefully we've earned Pizza's friendship and he won't just immediately attack us. I mean, I think we could rally player 244 in UK. Let's just grab this. And hold. Basically, we have a bunch of targets to attack, but we want to make sure Pizza attacks something first, and then we'll kind of join in later. We'll just give him the little hand sign, be like, hey, we're friends. So hopefully he goes in the UK. I don't really want to ally with the UK. I'm going to tell you to charge, though. Give you an alliance. I thought we already had one, Toron. Take an alliance with you, UK, I guess, and you. We'll just give friendships all around. My ideal scenario is that We could get 244 out of the way, but we need Pizza to do something first. Oh, this guy's just pushing into UK. Let's hit him a little bit. See if we can sneak some of this land. Turin's fighting player 769, so this might actually work out if he's not paying attention, especially as this guy's left. Oh, that's huge for us. So let's push this. Try and grab a little bit extra land for ourselves. We do get boated into by the UK. I think that was a mistake, so I'll take that alliance. Though we didn't exactly stop the attack either. And we're not that far behind the crown. And it looks like these two are fighting. What's this bow war going on over here? Pizza and player 244. Turin's getting attacked. Hey, this could really work out for me. Here, let me try and grab another weak player really quickly. Yeah, player 244 wants an alliance with me because he's wanting to fight Pizza, or Pizza's fighting him. We got a little bit of a full send there, but it doesn't hurt that much, and we'll be able to recover. Let's keep an eye on this Pizza and 244 war. Even though Mystic Code AI is now the crown, not really a concern. Honestly, we could probably push into 244. I mean, I'll take the alliance just to keep my options open. Because Mystic Code's going to attack somebody that I also have borders with. He's attacking Turin, who's a really good target for me. Although you're just gone. You're blowing a lot of troops into the water right now, so we're just going to strike you. You're the best target for us. You give us the best chance of victory, and there's no way, especially when he hasn't even landed, that I'd even consider fighting Pizza. Because that would be a fight I do alone, and that's basically a stalemate. In fact, it was probably something I don't know if we would win. Now, Turin's getting fought down next to me. We need to win this fight fast before he falls. Because I don't want to be facing... Okay, there's a full send. Good. It looks like he's boating up to Pizza, which is fantastic. We'll grab all this land really quickly, and now we are the crown. Okay, trouble afoot, trouble afoot. Okay, the full send happened. I would actually prefer it if he'd held on and I could maybe fought like UK or something. Let's fight the strongest person, who's Mystic, and Mystic's also weak, but he has the most pixels, so we need to strike right here, right now, and do this really fast. He's threatening to boom us. It doesn't matter if you boom me. It's more important for me to get you out of the way. He does boom. That's fine. Let that end. UK's moving slow. We're at 160,000. He just got there, so we'll be able to gain a ton of this land back. And now we just immediately fight him. Pizza didn't join in the last fight. He might work with us here. He might. That one handshake at the beginning might have been the difference. Just been me just being like, hey, we're friends. Because to be honest with you, if he was going to get the crown, I would have supported him. Because we had worked together pretty well on a couple of these attacks. But if he betrays me now, completely understand. Actually, he's helping. Okay, so we have a friend till the end. Let's go. This guy full sends us. That's fine. We just need to kind of slow this down a little bit. I don't want to get kicked off. There we go. Of Europe proper. So now we get all the land. We're guaranteed to get the victory here. Pizza won't be able to catch up or hit us in anything. But that's going to do it for this first game. We will give the claps a good sportsmanship. Let our buddy know that we are going for a peace. And of course, a kissy face for the boys before we go on to the next game. All right, next game up is going to be a 27-player teams battle here in North America. We are on the white team. I like our position. I immediately moved out of Alaska. I gave that guy the position. I was, hey, you're going to have it. That's fine. As long as somebody has it, I'll move it a little bit more south and take a little bit more of a forward position. I like our team's positioning right now. We definitely have Alaska, and I can grab a lot of this area over here. We have some white compadres over in the east. If they win their fights, then we have the complete north on wrap. Now, we don't have anyone near us to worry about, so our full purpose here is just going to be expansion. We have this one player on the black team that if we can get over to help, we will help. But more realistically, we're not going to be able to. If our white teammate to the right of us does well, we shouldn't have a border on that guy. So let's just kind of get as big as we possibly can, going early on the full send by a cycle, just because we have a little bit more bot compression here. And we need a little bit more space so that we can be striking weak bots. Actually, we need to get down south. That's a real problem for us. I don't want to get cut off by my own bots. That would absolutely make our team lose. So I got to really push this, even though the bots aren't necessarily the weakest, just to make sure we get through. And we'll kind of focus on other bots later. And so far, I think we're through, so we can just kind of hit wherever. And try and keep striking forward a little bit, because we're fighting for land that our team otherwise wouldn't capture. By fighting forward, we'll also fight backwards a little bit, but again, most of the pressure is going to be going forwards. Byzantine also had a great expansion. That was the one guy we were kind of really hoping would do well, and he did. Our teammates have survived up north, and they're pretty strong. So we have a great base of strength. We actually have 34% right now, so the white team's actually crushing. I'm gonna grab this island right here just to try and protect my bot so no one can come over here. And now we just sit back and save. There's no real thing for us to jump into. We're a little bit weak in the middle, and Magenta's strong in the south, so we want to hold this for as long as possible. The status quo suits us here as the leading team. Byzantine's fighting one of the players on the black team. I don't hate this move. It keeps this guy who would be rather strong weak, especially as one of our teammates is helping him. I'll just make sure that the guy below him doesn't attack Byzantine. But Byzantine's honestly bigger than he is, so it shouldn't be that much of an issue. And we capture a ton of land there, so very happy for the team. I do see that the PL player just grabbed the crown away from me. Our teammates should have enough troops, and honestly, I need to hold on to my troops to keep the south from pushing up north into us. But we might consider donating to our new crown. But for now, we're just going to keep saving. We're about 1 million away from our red interest. We have forces pushing up in Greenland as well, which is great. Who is this? That's EU. Okay, he's got about 1 million troops. They should definitely be able to handle the crown on their own. I'm glad we just continue to keep saving rather than pumping troops. They have plenty over there, and we need to kind of strike over here. So let's get who do we fight? Honestly, let's fight the PL player. Reason why is because we can get Byzantine involved. He can also jump in here, and we'll get this target down, and he might just full send the Magenta team, as they've been attacking him pretty consistently for quite some time. In fact, he does, or he full donates him. Now we can just wipe out this weakened Magenta player and just kind of move down south with Byzantine, although Byzantine's going to get cut off here. He is very strong, though. He's got 2.9 million in red interest at his red interest mark, and he's at that right now. And I think we just keep pushing the weakness over here, even though it does put us in a sticky situation with the black and Magenta teams, as they might ally against me. I'm going to hope that by grabbing this land, I can potentially get some donations. But what I'm going to do right now, since we're at red interest, is fight this guy immediately. Hopefully he just full sends me right now, and I can get his land. The crown's actually left the game. Okay, that's great for us, and this guy donated fully to the crown. So that's not a concern. Let's tell Byzantine we're going to fight this guy. Let's continue our teamwork and just start knocking down this guy. Now, normally I would prioritize fighting the bot, but because the crown is a bot, it's not a priority to randomly attack things, and we can strike down another human player in the meantime. We're getting a little bit of help from player 520 up north, and there's Byzantine as well, so this should go rather quickly. And hopefully by the time we're done, we can take out the crown over here. Yeah, he's fighting the Scion team. There's the full send from black. Let's go ahead and start fighting the crown now. Start whittling down this bot. And the game looks very much in hand at this point, and it's really because everyone on our team won their fight. Like, I don't think we lost a single person. Like that. I don't think I've ever been a part of too many games where that happens, where everyone just did well. But here we are. Everyone did well. I mean, we were able to get the final push and get the crown at the end, but that was a real team effort, supporting each other all the way around, and you're happy to really see that. So we will just see. Well, actually, can we get up here? We can. Good. Okay. Well, that's going to be the end of that as they collapse on him. So we will give the claps a good sportsmanship here with kissy face for the boys. Now, as we wrap things up, just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made it this far in the video. If you have made this far in the video, hey, give it a thumbs up. Really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. Put out videos 6 days a week. But for now, boys, I'll see you in the next one.